Today I will tell you more of my journey in Turkey, where I traveled in November 2021. I'm still by the waterfall near Pamukkale, where a breakfast in bed is my reward after the cold night. The rays of the sun that flash over the mountain peak warm me with joy. I don't suspect that this day will go like a clockwork. Olive farmers are already busy picking when I start my onward journey to Kaklik. As usual, a car stops by itself. Then I walk past the hot springs again. I finally want to test my newly carved one, and it will also make it easier for me, because the pomegranates that I have been carrying with me for 3 days are no lightweights in the travel world. Satisfied, I sip the magic red fruit and continue my journey with my next lift, which results after 3 seconds of thumb up. I don't know the name of the nice Turk who speaks a mix of Flemish, German,
Kaklik.
English and Turkish.
Kaklik?
Kaklik?
Kaklik? It's like
Yeah. Where are you from?
from Germany.
Germany. I am from Turkey. I living in Brussels, Belgium.
Ah, Belgium. Ah.
He donated the 4 lira to the cave and we go separate ways. I can tell you already that we will meet again. But first the tour. I'm now by the cave in Kaklik and I think I will go now down and see what we will see there. It looks like a big hole with bluish water. Literally attracts you and drives you counterclockwise away. I think first I need to get my shoes off, because here is water coming like on the stairs and then my shoes would be wet. So I will go up and take my shoes off. The journey continues. It goes under a bridge into the vault where it is just dripping. Further with a kind of small Pamukkale, the limestone terrace landscape stretched through the cave. I'm impressed. Plants and moss makes the white line look like a fairy tale. Of season, I would say, because nobody is really here and like only some workers, and the pool is empty. But it's perfect for me. I have some silence, I have some water at the bathroom, I can cook some nice food now. For the hunger I have lukewarm instant coffee and pasta with garlic, onion, olives and ketchup. When I say goodbye to the cave dog, I hear a car stop. It is my meeting from noon. The sun is already disappearing and I'm concerned, because the situation will come, what I already regretted in Istanbul and Izmir. Because it goes to the city center of Denizli. In itself, good for my onward journey, but
it's Friday evening, so not the best place to be in a city with 1 million citizens. And I think I hitchhike because it's working quite good in Turkey to hitchhike, and I will see how good it works in the evening. But I'm optimistic that I will come out of the city in at least 1 hour. So let's give it a try.
Hitchhiking in the twilight is difficult because vans and small buses are difficult to distinguish, and I don't want to stop every minibus for nothing. Which is why I move out of town on foot.
It gets darker and darker, but it's also good for me to find a sleeping place. And I saw on the map there's a waterfall. So I decided to go to the waterfall and find their sleeping place, and then I will go to sleep.
Will the repeatedly recommended coastal area near Antalya really be so special? With this question I fall asleep.
Yeah, the sleeping place is not anything special. More safe place at a quiet area. The waterfall is there, I think I will check this out. But this will be all, and then I will hitchhike. It's so freaking cold. Like, I think I'm just I should change to my winter clothes, but it gets so warm later, so I will just walk, and then it gets warm, and also I need to go into the sun, and then it will be much better. But here, wow, it's so cold.
Next morning, lucky as I am, I get to know Ahmed and Gül, who are going to Fethiye, exactly where I had heard a lot from.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Where are you going?
Go direction Antalya.
Antalya. We are going to the house place.
Ah, that's good. Yeah, I go.
It's okay?
Yeah.
I get those goosebumps every time.
And I travel to the coastal city with familiar music, but also unknown music. In Fethiye, a small stop before I go to my sleeping place. When I come there, I unfortunately notice that the sole of my shoes has run through, which I suddenly forget when I enjoy the sunset with pomegranate in my mouth. A Russian painter tells me about good free camping sites in the area before the warm sunlight disappears. This day is now more a quiet day. The shoes were mended like in conventional medicine, the problem was only postponed. Cut a second sole out of ketchup tube and tape it under my shoe insert. Arrived at my destination, where I quickly took a bath.
It was definitely necessary.
Then I prepare myself for the next day with sleep. From this beautiful bay, it goes through an old abandoned town from the 18th century. to the next beach, which was recommended to me 2 sunsets before. When I get there, enjoy the sunset with some wine and a campfire.
And there the sun goes behind the fog actually. You can't see the real sunset because it disappears earlier. But it's still quite nice to see.
I have 5 more points on my trip through Turkey before this exhilaration came to an end. Like the early bird, I'm looking for bread and water in the morning.
I'm in the wrong time because it's totally dead. It's like 8 in the morning and nobody's here and nothing is open. It's quite funny. I'm used to this, that at 6 o'clock or 7 all bakeries are open and you can buy food and stuff. But not here. Not here. No. I have a new gang. It's a dog gang. It's a dog gang in the morning who's trying to find the leftovers from some dead human. And all the shops are closed. Prepared already, I have a lot of water, I bought the bread, so I don't have to leave this place, and it's good because yeah, I don't want to let all my valuable stuff alone. And this seems to be a really good day. And I think is it? I'm so excited for the day. My batteries are charging, everything is really good. So
I do all daily points. Move to the mountain, delicious breakfast with bread, relaxed, eating lentil soup, more relaxed, drunk tea, a little bit of sport, more relaxed, tied a sage wrap. That's how I imagined my day, and that's how it turned out. With my sage, I drive away the mosquitoes in the morning and a hitchhiking day begins. First up the mountain and then back down. I join many encounters, many different vehicles, many different destinations.
Aşağı gittiğin zaman fena gidersin.
English? You like cash? Yeah? Yeah? Then no that?
Fena gidiyorum fena. Fınıktan gidersin.
No, let me have it.
Second hitchhiking day does not change much.
Yeah, you too.
The
Bye
mountain
bye.
coastal area gives me the feeling that I have been there before.
I love this car. It's a good car. Hi.
Deutsch?
Yeah.
Kannst du schon rein.
That my last trip for the day will be an even deeper acquaintance. I don't know when I arrive in Olympus, a beach area close to Antalya. If you want to see how this journey continues, don't forget to subscribe, and if you like this video, leave me a like. Thanks for watching and see you in my next video. Bye.